Hello everyone, I am Mr. Law. Today I want to share with you a feature of AutoCount called Audit Trail. This Audit Trail feature is related to the ancient said something very similar, which is wherever you go, you will leave a trace. In AutoCount, whatever you do, what time you log out, using the wrong password to log in, from which computer you operate, what password you use to operate, what was changed, what was deleted, code changes, etc. can all be traced. It's usually for the boss to trace whether the employee has changed the company's data. This feature is a very powerful feature in AutoCount, and many systems also have this audit trail, but just a few functions and then just check to see if there are any new transactions added, deleted, or modified, something simple like that. But in AutoCount, it's not just that simple. Even when you print, when you preview, through which function, what time you log in, which computer, what password, it's all very clear and detailed. Very detailed, and this is one of the reasons why so many people choose to use AutoCount. Without further ado, let me explain this feature. When you go to AutoCount, after entering AutoCount, you go to the Tools section where there is an audit trail. If you can't see this audit trail, it means you don't have permission to view this feature. If you do not have permission, you need to go to General Maintenance, Access Right Maintenance, and look for Audit Trail. Then here you see it has two parts. The first part is the report, whether you can view these reports. The other part is this function, whether you can log into this function. So there are two parts. To see it, you must set that permission. Once you set this permission, you can usually it's for management or the boss. Generally, employees are not allowed to log in here. Alright, so go into Tools, Audit Trail here, and then you see it can, according to description, event, computer, including you can also directly search, and if you do, everything will come up. If you have set certain document numbers, you just enter the document number and the system will help you search for it. For example, if I create an invoice, then this invoice. So I save it. This is 00034. Then you go back to Audit Trail here. When you search, if you want to search, you see there are options here. What you want to search for, whether you want to open a new document or more you can search, or if you just want to see the login situation. So many options. After selecting the options, you go to search and you can see the event of opening a new invoice. If you just want to see the new ones, you just select new. If you only want to look at this 00034, you just enter 00034 and it will only select this 00034. If you have changed anything, this is set with access rights. So this cannot be changed. This part cannot be shown to everyone, but this audit trail is where you can, if there are modifications.
Let me see if there are any samples here to show everyone just selecting the changes.
Currently, there are no samples. I'll try again. There are. So you see what has been changed. There will be some detailed information below. You can see the detailed information. This is a change to the company profile. Even changes to the company profile can be traced, including what code you changed. It changed from code A to code B, how much was changed, from $10 to $5. Everything is very detailed, and there will be that event message below, which will show very detailed information. So you can choose the date range, what actions were performed in the system. This is the computer state, not the document state. This is the computer state, and you can also choose to see only certain documents. If you have too many documents, you just need to specify certain documents. You can choose to specify certain documents, or you can choose what ID, what password. You just need to check that whether someone is working, you can specify that password to check as well. Besides that, you can also use the computer name. If you have the computer name, just enter it directly, that computer name. So after you sort these activities, if it's like this invoice thing, you can change it back, then change back that document. If it's about the invoice stuff, it also has this open same document audit trail thing. It will filter out all this document, all the audit trail, and the event. It summarizes it for you. This is also a shortcut, so you don't have to enter the document number. You can directly through here. Once you search, it's done. You can also preview this data. And then you can export it to different formats. And here you can export to PDF, Excel, and other formats, photo formats. What actually happened was that we had a client who once gave, after an employee resigns, there have been cases where an employee resigns, and before resigning, they change all the documents. They change them all, possibly changing an invoice from $1,000 to $500, $200. Some were caught by the boss, and then they printed this report to report to the police to file a report. Because this report is very detailed, including tracking what time the user, what computer was used, and what actions were taken. So in AutoCount, your employees cannot slack off. If your company uses AutoCount, your employees cannot slack off. And it's not easy for them to tamper with things. They might not even know that AutoCount has this audit trail feature. I hope this short video can help everyone. Thank you all.